Hello everyone, hello guys. I hope you are all well today. Thank you very much again for those ones, for all people from the group who are so kind and give me like very good feedback about my artwork. I really appreciate it, and I feel like, of course, to keep going doing some more tutorials. I just start my channel. So today we're gonna approach another tutorial, but this time I'm gonna show you how to make color drops. Of course, it seems for more advanced people it seems more easy, but for people who just buy an iPad, I think it's very important to explain them how you can make color drops from your color palette. But also there is some issues you can find along your drawing process, so I will show you all of that with this. So first, make sure on your canvas you can set your canvas at 3000 by 3000 pixels. This one is at 4000, so one opportunity I can show you is that how you can recrop, resize to 3000 your canvas. So this is very simple. So you're going to the left here, you see the key, mechanical key. You go to crop and resize. You go to your settings and see, you can see the dimensions of your actual canvas. So let's type like this and make sure you're in pixels. You have inches, centimeters, millimeters. So in pixels it will be like 3000 by 3000, and let's stay at 300 dpi. Okay, done. Okay, now your canvas is automatically resized by cropping it. So let's start to make a sketch. So I think I want to draw kind of little cute and funny monsters like a cyclops or something. So I'm gonna sketch it. So for the sketch I'm gonna choose this time blue color, but I'm gonna stay with the studio pen that I love it. I love to sketch with it. About my size, let's set at 37%. That's fine. So let's start, guys. Let's start drawing. So for a cyclops, I want to draw a big eyes, like a big oval like this. It's not very sexy, but it's okay. It's only a sketch. So as I said the last time on my previous video, this sketch is gonna help you to guide your design definitely for the next process. So let's draw this pupil, and we can trace here like in the mouth, like an arch. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it. Let's say like today this guy is happy. I think we can leave it with mouth open or something, so we can draw some triangles for the teeth, some sharp teeth. It's like a pyramid, you see. You trace some pyramid here, like this as well. Very easy. We can draw here as well like this. One tooth here. And the tongue is gonna goes like this, so half circle on the other side as well. We're not gonna fill in again inside. Then we're gonna do it when we're gonna start to do the inking. So now for the face, first we can do some cheek. We can start to draw the cheek here. Some two little cute cheeks. on this side. And we can trace down like this. Yep. I think it looks cute, guys. What do you think? It's okay. For the down part of the face, it's okay. For the upper part of the face, you can trace simply something like that. Looks like a cycle of baby. Actually, it looks like ears. So let's make some. Maybe let's make some ears like this. You see my dynamic? You just go like this. In that movement, and you connect the other part to here, and you follow along with the same dynamic as well here, and do the same in parallel with this one, in both these ones. For the other ears, if you want to do the same, remember what you can do, it's another trick. You can go to the select the lassos, and you're going to select around the ears. Then you go down there, copy and paste. You go back to the arrow here on the right, section tools, and with your pen, you're just going straight up like this. Then let's flip it horizontally. Okay, and you place it even easier with your finger, and that's it. That's a very, very good trick that I love it to do. I think it's a finger, it's so much easier. Okay, here we go. So now we have both parallel ears. So as you have two layers, what you can do is you can pinch them in one layer. That's it. Okay. So now for the hair, I want to draw something quite funky and a front like this. I think it's cool, right? Something like this. Oops, I have a bug. Like a big front here with that dynamic. For the eyebrow, can make something like that. Now let's place it somewhere else maybe, and let's get it up a little bit smarter. Okay. Oh, I think we forgot the nose. So for the nose, can make something like that. Okay. Let's add some textures, maybe on the skin. Yep, cool. If you want to add another circle around, I think you can. A little like that. I think it's cool. Okay. Right. So our sketch is down. So now let's go to the layer sketch and let's reduce the opacity and stay at normal. Let's say at about maybe 51% is cool. So now remember, for the inks, we have to open one more layer. You just stay this layer above this one, so you stay above it, above the sketch layer. So now for the inks, I'm gonna pick up the black color, which is down there on the bottom here on your palette. Then I keep the same brush, and now you can trace with maybe 30%, but it's really up to you. If you feel more comfortable to size up your brush, feel free to do it. So, okay, now I'm gonna roll it like this a little bit, and I have a perfect inclination to start to trace my character. So you see, I don't have to trace exactly on your sketch. Your sketch is a guideline, but you can do whatever you want. You can exaggerate, and you can draw some bigger cheeks. You can draw bigger eyes, smaller eyes. It's really up to you. So let's make this guy maybe more funny. So I'm going to do like this to get a perfect arch. Then for the other cheek, I can also exaggerate, draw it like this, and connect those parts. Okay, maybe I'm gonna reduce a little bit more. At 36% is fine. Okay, so I'm gonna trace the circle. I think the circle I'm gonna leave it like this. I think it's perfect. Okay, so the other circle inside, and the third ones. So I'm gonna drop my iris. So now the white, I'm gonna make another one, smaller one inside, like this. With a finger, I get back my black color. And for eyes, for the nose, sorry, maybe I'm gonna draw a smaller nose. Okay, something like that. Yes. Awesome. For the mouth, let's try something like this. Do the same here. Then I'm gonna draw a bottom part, bottom section of the mouth. For the teeth, let's make some sharper tooth like this. Yep. Here we go. And one more. Okay. Another one. Okay. Cool. For the tongue, I'm gonna follow on the same dynamic. Let's drop the black inside the mouth. Now, for the left ears, see how I start. I'm gonna do like this and thinner, and I'm gonna press less on this side. Then I carry on here to join the hair. So now the hair, see, you can play with the pressure of your hand. You press harder here to start, and you can just press less when you follow on the down section. So for the eyebrow like this. For the other ears, we can also press harder here, and we can go slimmer on the side. You connect the other parts of the head very well. Okay, so if we can add some textures to it. Maybe some fold like this. Okay, awesome. So now what you can do is, once your ink is pretty much ready, you go to your sketch layer and you just tick off okay, which means you don't really need your sketch layer anymore. So we can carry on the texture. I'm gonna draw some more around here. See, the design is cute, right? Isn't it? Maybe underneath here can draw some overlap. For cute designs like a space children filmed or something. Can add some more details on skin, maybe. Something like that. Right. One more was going like this and like this. Okay, guys, awesome. Let's place the head here. Oh, one more thing we can do is we can add kind of shading. Yes, on the same layer. Perfect. And you drag your black color, and that's it. So now we have our ink ready. You all need to put always at a reference. Always, if you want a color, make sure first you take on the reference layer, your ink. Then for your color, you're gonna open a new layer, but this time you're gonna place under the ink layer. So now you have your color, and remember, you can rename it as well. You can rename it from your keyboard, so color layer. Okay, so how to drop your color? I will show you something. So, example, sometimes it happened to me, you don't be careful, but your line are not really connected well. So just an example, just a little bit like this. You don't really pay attention to it, and you say, okay, I'm gonna draw my color here. Maybe for the skin, I'm gonna choose a green one. So what is gonna happen is, when you're gonna do it, it's gonna take the whole canvas. Why? Because you have a gap, and it happened so many times to me. So just make sure all your lines really are connected. Sometimes it's just a little gap, something like that, that you don't really pay attention from here, but when you zoom in, oh, you can notice. And to avoid that, the color spread and take all over canvas. Make sure all your lines everywhere are connected, so it's better to double check. Okay, so to do a perfect color drop, like you can do like this, you can just drop it, but sometimes what happens is you have some white line here. Why? Because which means your dropping didn't fill up the whole part of the design that you wanted to put the color. So examples to do it and to fill it very well, you just hold it and you see threshold has to be at 100%, but if you keep going on the right, it's going to take all, so you can actually adjust. Oh, now it's completely fitting. And you can do the same for the skin. You do the same. You can see like 93, and more you go to the right, 96, and oh, that's the limit, so 99. So this one is very, very important too. If you want to have the designs filled very well, make sure that you check your threshold up there. I'm gonna do the same for the ears. It's 98%, so it's pretty much filled. So I can go up to usually 99. Okay, and the same around here. Oops, see, I have a gap here, so I didn't even notice. So this is a perfect exercise to show you. So see, make sure you always connect your ink lines. It's very important. So now I'm going to back to my color layer, and I'm going to do the same right here. Oops. Now I know 99%. Perfect. For the tongue, let's choose a red. So for the tongue is no problem. It's a smaller section, but you can still check it. So your threshold at 99. Great. For the hair, let's choose a yellow. For the eyebrow, just like a brown. See, 99%. And for the inside and the dots, let's choose a darker green. And this time we're gonna click here, and we're gonna be much faster. So remember last time when I show you how to fill it very quickly. Just do the continue filling, and you don't have to come back and forth every time, which is very convenient to gain some time. Now you go back here to your brush, and let's drop here some color. For a smaller section, usually I can just fill in like this with a pen. So always also make sure for the eyes, this is not the white from your palette, right? This is the white from the background, you see. So what I do is I take off, I choose the white, and I just drop it. And like this, you know that every areas of your designs are just correctly filled. Here we go, guys. That's it. So, oops, I'm gonna erase this one. So now we have a very cute cyclop guy who's like untied it down. So we can add it a background color, maybe. Let's choose. So one thing I'm going to show you as well is to make sure if you want to know a color will match with a background. You go into here, by example, and you go to harmony. Then, if you already know here, split complementary color goes with it. You have the indication here on your color palette, which is the green, dominant green, matched with a purple. So you select it and you just can drop it. And it's gonna pop out. Your design is gonna show up. Okay guys, that was it. So I hope you really like it. I just wanted to show you some things that you need to consider when you do color drops. Sometimes, as it happened to me, I dropped all the canvas all over and didn't know why. Then I find out. So to make sure you avoid to get embarrassed with that, I just wanted to make this over tutorial about color drop mainly. I hope you really like it. I hope it gets you values, and please, if you have any more questions, just drop it in the comments. So that's it for today. I see you for the next tutorials. Thank you very much again, guys. Have a great one.